Hi, praise be to God. So I was worshiping the Lord, and today is the last day of the Feast of Tabernacles, and I saw this very powerful vision, and I saw Jesus, and he was a huge giant, and he was in an encave in a mountain. You know, like say they carve out a part of a mountain and make a building into the mountain. Because it wasn't just like carved out. It was like an actual building into this mountain. And Jesus was a huge giant. And he was at this opening that looked out at all these other mountains. And it was a bright day. And he was just looking out. And he had a very serious look on his face. And he had this table. It was a wooden table in front of him. A huge giant wooden table. And I saw that there was these bowls on the table. And these bowls looked like they was made of some type of ancient pottery, like some type of clay material. And then it also had some decorative designs on it, but it wasn't anything fancy. Like when I say decorative, it was like a decorative line on it, but they wasn't fancy. They wasn't shiny bowls or anything like that. It was just these regular looking bowls, looked like they was made of clay, like ancient pottery. Some of the bowls were stacked up and they were empty. And then one bowl, I saw that it had something in it, but it seemed like it was still being worked on. And then I saw him take another bowl and put it on the table. And when he put it on the table, it kind of rattled a little bit on the table before it settled into position. And I saw that he was about to put something in his bowl. And I had a feeling in this vision that he was about to take the other bowls out and put something in these bowls as well. So anyway, I Googled it and I said, you know, it's got to be in the Bible, these different bowls. And so I just typed in, what does 7 bowls mean? And then it just immediately typed out, what do 7 bowls mean in Revelation? So I just clicked on it and I was in shock. And in Revelation 16:2, it says the first bowl has to do with the sores afflicting those who have accepted the mark of the beast. I know what the mark of the beast is. I can't say it point blank because of the sanctions, but it is something that people have been taking and volunteering for because they think it's going to save them. The second bowl says the sea turns to blood and all sea creatures die. And that's in Revelation 16:3. And that's very interesting because as I looked at this, I said, oh, wow. My youngest daughter years ago had a very long prophetic dream, and she saw that all the sea creatures were gone. And when she told me that, I thought that was crazy. I was like, what on earth? But that's in the Word of God. And so the third bowl is that the rivers turned to blood. And she also saw that the water was all messed up. There was acid rain. It was a mess. And that's in Revelation 16:4-7. And the next bowl is mankind is scorched by the sun and they blaspheme God. And that's in Revelation 16:8-9. And the next bowl is the beast's seat of government is afflicted. And you can read about that in Revelation 16:10-11. And the next bowl is the 6th bowl, which is the Euphrates is dried up and the world armies gather to Armageddon. You know, that's the great battle between good and evil. And that's in Revelation 16:12-16. And the next bowl, it says the earth is utterly shaken. And that's in Revelation 16:17-21. That was the vision that I had. So let's stay prayerful and ask the Lord to give us more guidance and more information about this vision and what he is saying to the church. Amen. I love you all. God bless you. Bye.